Hi, I'm Randall, and in this tutorial, I'd like to guide you through one particular activity so that you know how things work. So right now I'm going to go up to listening activities. I'm going to select the easy level. Under the easy level, I'm going to come down to one of my favorites. It's called First Date. This is one of the favorite activities that I created on the site, and I think it's a good example of how these activities work. So I'm going to click on First Date. I'm going to scroll down on each activity. It starts out with providing you some basic details about the activity. In this case, it's the easy level. The topic is dating, and of course I realize that from culture to culture, from family to family, dating practices are different. This just gives one example. It gives the speakers, it is a man and a girl. The actual girl in this particular conversation is my daughter. And then the length. And most of the recordings are short, and I keep them short so that they are very, let's just say, digestible, easy to go through, easy to process. The next part of that I think I should emphasize is the pre-listening exercise. Too often students or teachers jump right into the activity without thinking about the content. So in this particular case, it says, imagine that your 16-year-old daughter is about to leave on her first date. What questions do you ask her? And so the purpose of this is to stimulate thinking. What kinds of topics, what types of questions, what types of vocabulary will come up in the listening conversation. And so I think that's really important. Next, you have the audio button, but before we do that, I also encourage the listener to go down and read the questions as well. Again, everything is to help the learner anticipate, to think about what is going to come next. So listen and look over the questions. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to actually click on the audio button. Now, in the past, many times websites had or required you to use an extra software, an application to listen to the audio. On my website, everything is built in right into the page. So in this particular case, I'm going to click on the audio button. Now, for teachers and students, there are many ways of doing this. In other words, many ways of using the recording. Number one, you can click on the audio button and listen from the beginning to the end. There might be cases where you might listen to part of the recording before you continue. So let's go ahead and give this a try. And what you're going to hear is you're going to hear the actual recording from the conversation.